So today, I woke up really, really sad this morning, and like I felt so heavy and like so like I don't know. I felt like just I don't know, like really heavy, really sad. I literally just did a video like a couple minutes ago, and like I look in the mirror and I see myself, but it's like kind of like a little different. Like like kind of depersonalization a little bit. Like my brain is like, this is like 95% you, and I'm just like, what's going on? So I start journaling, and I'm just journaling surface feelings, and then I'm just like, I really want to I'm not feeling better. Usually after I journal, I feel way better. I feel really good right now. But so I'm just like, I really want to know what is like, because this is like, I feel heavy, I feel like dark and broken and damaged. Like that's how I feel inside. So I just literally start with that, and I'm just like, what do you feel? And then I was like, alone, sad, afraid, terrified, not enough, never gonna get there, not successful, a failure. And then I just kept going. I believe the thoughts they had about me. I saw the disinterest in their eyes. Do I try with her? Because, oh, this is like what I like feel like people are saying, like, do I try with her? Because she's never gonna go like she's not gonna do anything. She's never gonna get there. Like, why do I try? And this is like my childhood thoughts that I had. Like I was such a bad kid, and I was like so numb, and like just nothing can change me. And I feel like after a while, like they just didn't try. Like they just like had like glazed over looks when it came to me. Like I was just eventually just put in the back burner. And so this is like, I don't know why, but this feeling's coming up. And then it's like, she's going nowhere. And I became what they saw. I became their belief, and it stuck with me 26 years later, and I believe it too. We're going nowhere, gonna do nothing. I feel heavy. I pull everything down with me. I wish I could be her, but I don't stand a chance. We will always be looked over and never be picked. I have no soul, no inner strength, nothing. And then I was like, what is going on? Because I've had, like, I remember having these emotions, but I didn't know, like, I don't know, I feel different. I'm having, like, these weird thoughts. So I was like, what if this is, like, one of my IFS? And so I was like, there's, like, prompts that you do to, like, get it to, like, come forward. And, like, I know it sounds crazy, but so I was like, which part are you? And it was like the thinker. And so before it was the watcher, and the watcher was super like was empty, emotionless, numb, like dominant, like mean, like bulldog mean. And that was the watcher. And like I looked in the mirror, and I had depersonalization. I saw like a whole different person. Like my brain was like, this is not me. And so I was like, I did journaling, and I was like, this is the watcher. And I journal, and it's crazy because when I start journaling, my journaling is like starts with first person, like I, me, and then it goes into like we feel like. And I was just like, what is going on? But it's so cool because like it's getting hot, dude. It's so cool because like it is me, but it's like different parts of me, like responses that are like stuck in like, or people like, I don't know, just stuck in trauma loops. And so the watchers who I like journaled and released a couple days ago, and this one is like the thinker, and this feeling was like like heavy, broken, like so much disbelief. I can't. And so my mind was like the thinker, and I'm like, okay, so the thinker saw everything, absorbed it all. I think maybe she's the vigilant one that sees my table's faces, watches what people say about me, and we absorb it. So like I like am really like observant of what people say. Like I'll like be serving, but I'll catch like faces, and I'll just look up and I'll see what there's like, look at like their faces, and I'll go back down. Or like I'll like be like walking and I'll see people staring at me, and I'm trying to like distinguish like what are they like, are they saying at me, like I'm like trying to like feel like see what they're like, how, I don't know, like why they're staring. Or like I'll be in a different room, but I'll be like listening to like hear what, if other people, even if they're not, but I'll still be listening to like what are they saying about me. Like the more I did healing, the more vigilant I became, so it like amplified the thinker part of me. And so we listen to everything, we see everything, and then we internalize everything. So the watcher, the head honcho, made the decision. The head, and then the head honcho made the decisions. The thinker relied experiences into emotions. Relayed experience. The thinker relayed experiences into emotions. The thinker maybe is telling me to get surgery so I won't look mean. I see people like maybe have like reactions to my face, and then I like internalize it, and I get home like, how do I fix that? Maybe I need to get surgery and stuff like that, and like it makes me really sad. So that's like the watcher part, I think. Let's see. So the watcher was empty, numb, and the thinker is heavy. She carries the sorrows of the past and present. The watcher was strong, dominant, direct. The thinker is sad and scared. And then, so the watcher I counted a couple days ago, and this is the thinker. And they're like two different feelings. And also like, so I had depersonalization when like I felt different, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm like not recognizing my face. And then like, it's like the watcher, like, and then like today I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like like my body's like 95% recognizing my face, but then it's like the thinker, so maybe the thinker is more aligned. And the watcher was like so much contrast. But it's crazy how depersonalization and IFS like link up a little bit. It's cool. So I ask it, how did you get stuck? And then the thinkers, what must I do to make you? And then I was like, what must I do to make you feel safe? And then it was like, believe in me, value me, and maybe trust that I can do it. Which made me cry because like growing up, like I knew that no one believed in me. Like I knew no one valued me. I was always pushed to the back. And it's because the way I was acting. It wasn't because like, oh, she's black or anything like that. It's just like, I was like, I needed psychotherapy. And I never got it because like, it just wasn't a thing back then. And so like trauma, like the more you like don't deal with it, it just manifests. And so I had so many like behavioral problems, like SWATs, like nothing fazed me. And so like eventually, because usually a lot of the kids, they'll just like get on the program, like just start like follow the rules, and they'll just fake it till they make it, or till they leave. And so, but I was so damaged that I didn't even see the value of faking it till I make it. Like I just didn't care. I was so bad. And so like eventually, like when you have all these kids, like, and this kid is just not like getting a program, like nothing's working, like you just like focus on the ones that are. So I was always pushed to the back. Always like even if I was like given a thought to like, oh, maybe she should do this, it was like after 2 seconds, like no, because I was just so like terrible. But like, even though like the reaction was warranted for how I was acting, like I still internalized it. And so yeah, crazy. So it's crazy how it's like, value me, trust in me, trust maybe I can do it, and believe in me, because those are like the 3 things like no one did when I was younger. So that's crazy. And then I was like, so we need to believe in ourselves. Nothing should matter what others think. It should only matter what we think. And then like, thinker caused me so much pain growing. Okay, and then this is my letter to it. So thinker caused me so much pain growing up. And even now, she's so aware of others, what they think, and sometimes she internalizes it. We're mean looking and can't do it. Can't handle responsibilities, can't lead, but we can. I'm thankful for you because maybe we really couldn't growing up, so the unnecessary harm was avoided. So like, I wouldn't even like, after a certain age, like 15, like when they're like, maybe we should give her a chance, I was like, no, 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 no. Like, I don't want to do it. And like, I always like would go into jobs like being like very mediocre because I was like, I would never want to be, I didn't want extra responsibility. And so like, if you're not a good worker, you know, you're not getting responsibility. So I was always mediocre because of that. And also like I could never, like, I hated responsibility because like how like I was treated growing up with responsibility, and then I internalized it. So yeah, so I like I made this person, I guess. So I'm writing, so I'm thankful for you because maybe we really couldn't. So yeah, so like I know growing up, if they gave me a shot and I actually took it, I would have like burned and failed and probably made me feel worse than I am now. So I'm thankful for that. I was like so resistant to it for so long until today. So it's been like 10-15 years, and but now I'm finally like ready. Like yesterday I did breath work and like I was like, I am a leader, like randomly. But it's like my body felt so safe and it just like gave me that thought. And then I felt so sad like when I woke up because my body's like processing it. And so yeah. So you made me hyper aware, which was good and bad. You came out last night. So last night, sounds good. I'm gonna put this private because I don't want, like, I sound like a freak. But last night was like the first time I actually felt it. Like I felt so heavy. I felt so like burdens. I felt so dark, so damaged. I felt like all of like these like. It's just different from like a couple days when I felt like super empty and super numb and like I could do something and not care. But today I felt just like heavy and like burdened and like damaged and dark. And so it's like, and last night that's when I felt it. And so I'm like, so this is probably like my thinker person coming to the forefront and like me in the very back. So I felt it last night. So I feel you. You carry so much burdens, and that's what your job became. I'm sorry because what happened to you is not your fault. I would hate to live in a trauma loop. It's not fair. And then I was like, I love you and I thank you for your sacrifice. I will believe in myself and learn to practice that. I will value myself. I will learn to trust myself. I love you and want you to be at peace, that I can handle. I can handle this from here on out. I release you, thinker, and be at peace. So I really don't know what happens when like you release like the IFS. Like at first I was crying, so I'm like, do they like, I don't know. I don't even know. But I want to believe in myself and believe I can do it and value myself. And if I am ever offered a leadership role, which I mean, it'll take me a while because I have to like get better and like do, and like also like just the way I used to like take jobs, like I would like be mediocre so that I wouldn't even be like considered, you know. And like I don't want to do that anymore. I want to try my hardest, and if I am offered a leadership role, I will take it. And I know I'm a natural leader, but I just don't know how to lead because I've never done it before. But I really would try and lead with love and not lead in like the dominant, like scare people type. But I really would try, and I really do think I'm a leader and I can do it. And I believe in myself and I do value myself. Like I've got, like, I'm building good character traits, even though my life is in shambles. But like, you got to start somewhere, and this is like a really, really good start for me. So I'm very introspective. I'm very I can't even think now. Uh, I'm very like a dominant mind. Like you can't change my mind for anything. Like I'm not easily like influenced. I'm like usually the one influencer. Um, I'm very durable. I've got a strong mind. I can withstand it. You know, just a lot of stuff that like I'm so self-aware of myself, which is like one of like my most favorite traits about myself. I'm like I have good emotional intelligence. Like I'm really understanding, and like eventually I want to be able to like be as emotional intelligent with myself as with other people, but it's just like a lot of these traits are really building into me that I'm really happy. So I do need to learn how to value myself more and believe in myself, because I can do it, and I can be a leader, and I can hold responsibility. So yeah, that was so good. I journaled, and then I journal about other stuff too. But it was like surface level stuff, like a page and a half. And I'm like, what is, I still wasn't feeling good. So I was like, what is going on? So I was like, I need to like do something to like get to the deeper root. And so, yeah, I love that. I love this. And now I feel happy. And then like when I was doing it, I'm just like, the fact that I've been doing surface level like mental health healing for like a year and a half now, but the fact like I literally started doing somatic healing like a month ago, and it's like I'm making so much progress, like the way I'm thinking about myself, like the way I'm like feeling, like crying, like releasing like trauma, processing it, journaling it, valuing myself, and like I'm getting there. I'm becoming the person I wanted to be. Me and my sister are going to do a fast on Tuesday. And one of my things is like I want to become so like heal so much emotionally that like like I'm just like unrecognizable. Like I want to like go to Natalie and do the ART therapy, but it's like I don't want to take away the pain, and like because my sister did it, and so like in a month like she was like fine, but it's like I want to like like go through it, process it, and release it, because I feel like I'm growing more and more every time I do that. And like if I go with her and do like a 5-hour session and she does like the therapy, it's like yeah, like the results are fast, but it's like I don't know, do you feel like you're like that was like a like progress, like if like I don't know, like I feel like the more you go through stuff and process and release, like the more progress you feel. But I mean I haven't done it, but that's in my head. But yeah, so this was a thinker that I released, and then a couple days was a watcher I released. I have so many, it's crazy. I think like the critical one is like I silenced it a lot. Like I don't let myself be like as critical like I used to. I used to like be dancing, but like I'd be like watching myself dance, and I'd be like, you're like, this is embarrassing, and then I'd stop. Like I'd be so critical of myself, but I don't let myself be critical. I just wonder what the next one will be like that I see, and like will my face look like totally different, or I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that was very, very, very good. I feel really good right now. I'm gonna finish my morning routine. It is 4 o'clock, but it's really hot outside. And then I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll go to the park and read. So that's that. I probably called my sister.